tried it before. It's a company called Traditional Medicinals. You can get it almost anywhere or online. Throat, coat, tea. It's heaven.
Well then.
I used to work for a seminar company traveling from city to city 5 days a week. And by the end of the week with big crowds, I sounded a little worse than you. So I just sip the throat coat tea all day.
So welcome everybody to our weekly session of the Happy Neighborhood Project's B2B session that we do here every Wednesday at 1 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Eastern, 11 o'clock Pacific. Or the happiest place in the world for business people. Started a number of years ago by Edwin. And I'd love to have everybody join us. I'll be here for another 15 minutes. If you'd like to join us, I have the link going across the screen there. And so I have a great group of people joining us today. But I am a virtual assistant, podcast assistant here in Wisconsin. So if anybody is looking for any behind the scenes kinds of things or podcast, please let me know. But I think we'll start off with Sandy to kick us off today. Sandy, say a little bit about who you are, what you do.
Oops, sorry, was that me?
No, it was Sandy.
Oh, Sandy.
So I'm Sandy Butcher, and basically we manufacture a software that doesn't cost you anything, and the software does accounting and invoicing and credit card processing on there, and it's free to use as long as you use our processor. And basically, if you grow to the point of a couple, 100 or so customers, then we charge you $5 a month for hosting fee on there. But it's Epic Biz BIZER.com on there, and we also offer a partner program so that if you sign your friend up on there, you'll get a piece of their action and you don't have to do much of anything. And we're looking for startup businesses.
Can you repeat the website?
Sure. Epic is EPIC BIZER ERP.com.
I'm sorry, ERP?
It's Epic, which is EPIC BIZERP.com.
Awesome. Really pass over to Mr. Grossman.
All right.
And you're done typing there.
1 second. I'm just want to get you the right place. So here we go. So I'm Dr. Brian Grossman. I am the new Director of Product and Growth at joyly.com, JOYELY. I'll put a link in the chat. And simply put, joy is permanent. It's inside everybody. Our emotions are fleeting. They are not you. And we want to help you stop reacting and start taking charge of your emotional reactions to things. So when you take charge of your reactions, you are calmer, you communicate more, and you have better relationships at home and at work. And you can join us every morning or get the recording, 7:45 Pacific time, for the JQ Edge and learn about how to stay calm, cool, and collected in tough moments with kids, with parents, with business associates. And I'll stop there.
Awesome. Great.
And the call is free.
Very awesome. Let's move over to Miss Molly.
All right. I was in a head-on collision with a pickup truck several years ago, and I founded a 501c3 motivational speaking company that educates others on the dangers of distracted driving. I've talked on TEDx to the legislation of Georgia and to many high schools, driving schools, which are my favorite groups to talk to. But in April, I will be talking to the cadets in Dunwoody, which is another city in Georgia. But drive safe, y'all, because all it takes is a second.
Great. Miss
That's
Debbie,
amazing.
yeah, that's amazing. Miss Debbie.
Hi, everyone. Great to be here with these awesome people. I'm Debbie Miller with Legal Shield and ID Shield, and I help families and small businesses connect with law firms in their area at a great subscription price and have basically you have law firms in your back pocket to help with the big issues, and I'm not even sure if it is an issue. So it's a great way to protect your family and your small business. Thanks, Emily. Back to you.
I know we have other, before we get to Kara, I know we have other events going on. I think, Debbie, you host at least one or two. You want to say something about that?
Oh, sure. This coming Saturday, I'm the host for Happy Neighborhood Project Weekend. We meet at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Central, and noon on the East Coast. It's a great way to just relax, support each other, and sometimes we learn some fun stuff as well. So come and make some new friends and encourage those that you already know. On Monday evening at 4 p.m. Pacific time, I host a Happy Neighborhood Project posting parties where we each bring a post on LinkedIn and we share it with each other, and then we comment on each other's post, and that just helps the algorithm get a little more excited and share your information with some people who maybe have never seen it or know about you. So helps you and your business as well. And we don't even charge you anything to do that. So it's a great business. And on Tuesdays at this same time, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Central Time, 11 o'clock Pacific Time, the women meet for Happy Neighborhood Project Women. And I'd love to see some women come out and join, share, and support each other. So thanks, Emily. Back to you.
Awesome. All right, Captain Kurt, over to you.
Well, folks, I want to come back to our friend here, Brian. We're benefiting from a room chat here on GoBrunch.com, gobrunch.com/HNP-B2B. And Brian put a little comment in the chat that he put an exclamation point at the end of it. So that tells me that Brian's a little excited about what he told us. And he in the chat, it's almost time for Dodgers baseball. So Brian, come on in here. Tell us what you're experiencing as a Dodgers baseball fan, and tell us about your exuberant anticipation of your Dodgers taking it to the field.
Well, I grew up in Los Angeles. My mom came to LA from Cleveland. My dad came from Brooklyn. And I was, I guess, I'm in my prime now, but I was really in my prime in the 70s, growing up as a young child and hitting teenage years. And we were blessed to be able to go to a lot of Dodger games. My mom was an avid fan. She passed away 3 years ago. And I remember growing up not liking the Yankees at all and really disliking George Steinbrenner because he would spend millions of dollars at the time when it was 10 times more than any other team was spending on players, and everybody thought it was wrong. And now the Dodgers are not quite doing the same thing. They're owned by a hedge fund manager who has gotten stars to come and defers their salary. So you might read Shohei Ohtani, who's a pitcher and hitter, the first one to play full major league season since Babe Ruth. is getting paid $700 million over 10 years, but he's only getting $1 million a year until 10 years from now. It's deferred. And we have great players. We won back-to-back World Series, and it's a lot of fun. And the baseball announcer, Vin Scully, I think he's known nationally. He passed away a couple of years ago, but he used to do football and golf. And he's got a great voice. And every Dodger game would begin with, "It's time for Dodgers baseball." And we're in the heart of spring training right now. So I just thought I'd throw that in. And I was waiting for someone from Wisconsin to say, "Hey, what about our Brewers?" But, you know, not everybody's a baseball fan.
well, a little bit is being a Brewer fan. You know, we're trying to figure out what our Brewers are going to do this year, but hopefully they come out in sensational form. It's, you know, a little bit of the faith you got to have as a Wisconsin sports fan for any of our teams here in Wisconsin. So the Brewers are right in there too. They kind of get us riding the roller coasters, get us on the highs and the lows, and that's the exciting thing about sports. You go in there, cheer on your team, and you stick with them through the thick and the thin. Right?
Yes, and I will say, thank you, Molly. I will connect with you on LinkedIn. I'm putting my LinkedIn in the chat. And
I know I have 2 questions for you, actually, Brian.
I'm ready. The hot seat are ready.
The first one, do you ever see people with disabilities or some kind of problem?
Of course. I don't do therapy anymore, but I do coaching and willing to help you or anybody you know in any way I can. A little insight into me. What drove me into psychology is when I was 10, I got diagnosed with a neuromuscular disorder. They thought it was multiple sclerosis at first, but it turned out to be what's called myasthenia gravis, which is muscle weakness. So if we were out rowing a kayak or a rowboat together in a lake in Wisconsin, you could go for an hour and I could go for 20 minutes, but you couldn't see the disorder. So I was always questioning, why do people treat you different when you can't do the same things as they can? And then when I was getting an F in my math class in 7th grade, I transferred from a school in junior high with 3,000 kids to a school with 7th through 12th grade with 125 kids. So my graduating class was 35 kids. And when you're not an athlete, I learned, wow, you got to start excelling at other things. So I became student body president, and I was in the drama class and got people to volunteer for community events. So, you know, we all find ways to fit in any way we can with what we have. And I'm very much into helping people maximize their strengths. Sorry, that was long-winded, but.
No, I have, all right, question number 2. Do you give, like, this is actually, could be a suggestion for you. Do you give, like, a little tests, like, to know their emotional state?
Yes.
Okay. So how are those tests, like multiple choice or?
Yes, you know what? I'll put the free one in the chat right now.
Thanks.
There you go, folks. The fun of being here at H&P B2B. We have these spontaneous collaborations and people getting immediate answers because, like Emily said, we're here with a handful of the most amazing people you'd ever want to meet. And right now I want to show you an illustration. I'm going to share my screen to bring it into the viewing space of this Go Brunch. So Go Brunch has, you know, many features which help us conduct our efforts here. So what I'm showing now is that there's a live stream going right during our meeting called the 7 Hidden Laws of Phenomenal Success. And the reason I'm bringing it up is the only reason I'm on top of that there is that other live stream going on is because of the Happy Neighborhood Project. I found the Happy Neighborhood Project August 2020. And thanks to the Happy Neighbor Project, my LinkedIn contacts grew by over 6,000 people with how we've been doing business here at the Happy Neighbor Project, the style of networking, the variety of events, and the entirety of what we do here. I have learned so much about networking thanks to HMP, and I see the success all and around so many Zoom meetings I attend to today. When I look at the leader of some of these other Zoom sessions or other video calls, other programs, workshops, you name it, I remember meeting those people here a few years ago at HMP, and I watch what they were demonstrated here at HMP. They're now putting it to practice and having a lot of leadership all around. So I just want to give full credit, to, really a community, even though my LinkedIn contacts grew by 6,000. I really feel that thanks to Edwin and all the folks here on this live stream right now, and the entirety of where they are in my Google contacts, Facebook contacts, all of the digital landscape that's out there, I really feel that I've entered into a community of about 10,000 people that's available to me today, thanks to that I said yes to coming to an HMP meeting August 2020. So today is the day where you can make that choice and visit us at hmpabc.com. That's again HMP for Happy Neighborhood Project, and just a simple short link, hmpabc.com, will take you to happyneighborhoodproject.com. You can go to our events page, our events drop down menu, and there select networking and see all the great events that are available throughout the week. And we always like to feature the Zoom session that is with Edwin. That is HMP Worldwide on Fridays, the same time as this meeting, but on Fridays, 11 a.m. Pacific, 1 Central, 2 Eastern. I encourage you all to, experience that. And Edwin helped the United Nations indoctrinate and declare International Day of Happiness. And so the United Nations has put that on her calendar as March 20th. So this year, 2026, it falls on Friday, March 20th, which is the same day as Edwin runs HMP Worldwide. So put some asterisks on your calendar, put some exclamation points on your digital calendar, and don't miss 11 a.m. Pacific time, 1 Central, 2 Eastern, Friday, March 20th, International Day of Happiness, with our Chief Happiness Officer, Edwin. So we look forward to seeing you there, and you can find the information again on the timing of HMP Worldwide by going to the website. You can also call and text me. My Google Voice line for you is 262-372-1754. And for all of you international contacts out there, and for those that just like to go on WhatsApp, my WhatsApp number is +1 414 514 0186. And you can send me your emails, Kurt, K-U-R-T, at spiritofthegame.org. I am pleased, proud, and privileged to be your captain of HMP B2B. Emily, back to you. What's next? Emily Gomer, our co-host right here at HMP B2B. What say you, Emily?
Oh yeah, well, I can't talk today. Of other events going on during the week, along with this one, and different things going on. So we'll be here for another half hour. So we'll have to see you either or next week. So hope to see everybody sometime soon, and to stay happy.